Hey Run Junkies, it's time for another weekend update. We are at the end of week 6 for the Dopey Challenge training. I want to share this with you really fast. This was an email from Coach MK regarding sleep, and I thought this was really telling and really interesting because it's not just about sleep, it's about so many other things when it comes to training. And here's what she says. Try this on for size. Don't worry about what you missed. Instead, just move forward, acknowledging mistakes and forgiving ourselves, preparing to lay another brick to our really firm foundation at the next opportunity. I loved this. It gives us permission to just let go what we left behind and not try to make it up. We leave it behind and we move on to the next thing. It's like, if you've ever seen The Incredibles, it's Edna Mode saying, "I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now." That right there is something to that. That should be my new motto. And we should do the same thing, right? If we miss a workout, we want to make it up, but that's not what we should be doing. We should be looking ahead at what's next. I will say though that this week was very, very hard, and today was the hardest of all the days this week. I was in bed with lights out at 9 o'clock every night, but when 5 o'clock rolled around every morning, I just struggled and I kept hitting that snooze button, and it was really hard to get up and get it done. And today was the worst of all. I had a 2-hour run and I spent most of that walking, and every time I tried to start running and shuffle a little bit, my heart rate would spike and I got so frustrated I actually sat down on the pavement and started crying for a couple of minutes. And I know we have those bad days, and I went to another Mother Runner tribe and I got a lot of encouragement. So if you are watching this and you were one of those people that gave me a thumbs up or anything like that, thank you so much. Today was hard, tomorrow's a rest day, Monday we start all over. So moving on. With all of that fatigue and that tiredness, in the midst of all that, I noticed that my son was sneezing a lot and sniffling. And then I realized, well, maybe I'm fighting something too, and that tiredness and that fatigue isn't necessarily training related as it has been in the past, but it could be that I'm just fighting off a cold. And so I pumped up the vitamin C and I made sure I was getting really good nutrition and good rest. My small change this week was really getting in a lot of that foam rolling that I've been kind of neglecting lately. I did actually have to go back to my foam roller, which is a lot easier to deal with than my Trigger Point Therapy Grid X foam roller. There were some moments when I was like screaming in pain, but I did have my son sit on my legs for a couple of them, which was kind of entertaining. He thought that was kind of fun. This week's victory is going to seem really lame, but I changed the batteries in my heart rate monitor strap for my bike computer, and I updated the software for my bike computer and my Garmin Forerunner 235. It was well overdue and I was having a lot of issues. Just small victories, okay? I had a bad week, so that's my victory. Yes! The other victory is that we moved things around in the basement, so now I have room for a treadmill. Because I love the treadmill. Coming up this week is more of the same in terms of the training plan, but school does start on Monday, so the routine gets shook up a little bit. I'm still going to try to stay consistent in getting up way early to get my runs in before school starts. Anytime there's a shake up in routine, that's when things kind of get pushed aside and jostled around, and we do have to struggle a little bit with that, but I'm hoping that I can stay consistent at least with the timing of my runs. But it is getting really exciting because I have one full costume for Run Disney, and I want you to see if you know which one it is. If you can guess who I am, please let me know in the comments below. But that's it for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know how your training is going in the comments section below. Get out there, go find your awesome. We'll see you next time, and in the meantime, happy running.